What's really going on in Ethiopia? Isaac Mo. From Bull to Media. Ethiopia is a complex country with a long authoritarian history denying the basic human right for the majority people of the country. The country suffers from a perennial affliction that causes it to see conspiracies and external enemies everywhere whenever it confronts determined homegrown opposition. It's quick to label its own citizens and communities as agents of external foes as a pretext to violently suppress or even eliminate dissent. Waiting for the upcoming election, member of the opposition leaders, like Mr. Jawar Mohammed, had already gained the love and respect of majorities people in Ethiopia. Mr. Jawar was very intelligent in the use of media. That's where the Prime Minister's loss of confidence and fear starts. This defeat in media, political frustration, loss of confidence and stresses was clearly visible on Abiy's face. The assassination of Hachalu Hundeesa, a popular artist and the Oromo activist, in the capital, Finfinne, late on Monday night 29th of June 2020 was orchestrated by the government. More than 10,000 mourners occupy the streets of the capital and the opposition leaders were among the mourners. The Abiy's administration had already pre-planned to exploit the situation as an opportunity to target the prominent opposition leaders like Jawar Mohammed and Bekele Gorba, arresting them with thousands of mourners, shutting down the internet, shutting down OMN media, and arresting all Oromo journalists were their main target. Then, military forces carrying sniper have been unleashed with a mission to execute the Oromo protesters. The only reason Abiy is arresting these prominent opposition leaders is that he lost the support from the nation he thought he represents. He no longer has the support from the large Oromo people. In fact, his identity is in question, which is why his campaign in Oromia region was not successful at all. The loss of confidence over the upcoming election made the Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed to project his frustration over the opposition leaders, including his own member who challenged his ideas of Midamar. The political panic of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed appears to be dictator unleashing military forces against innocent citizens. Rather than reconciliation, Abiy chose to pour salt on the wounds of Oromo people. Before Abiy came to power, Dr. Lemma Magarsa, who is currently defense minister, once had won the heart of the Ethiopia's majority.
ሞክሬው ባላቅም ኢትዮጵያዊነት ሐሺሽ ነው ሱስ ነው ኢትዮጵያዊነት.
He was known as the engine of the change in galvanizing the Amhara and the Oromo ethnic groups against the former toxic regime. He was also the man with great contribution in ushering Dr. Abiy to power. Today, no one knows whether Dr. Lemma is assassinated or not. But one thing everybody knows is that Dr. Lemma did not accept the ideas of Midamar. Recently, the government has convicted prominent opposition leaders by providing fabricated evidence. Government-supported TV like ESAT, Walta, and ETV, shamelessly disseminating sketchy, intermittent and misleading news. The Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed underestimated the report of Human Rights Watch and Amnesty International, describing the report as it was just a script. However, his administration has already killed over 500 innocent mourners, and arrested more than 4,000, since June 29, in just 5 days. Yet, the Prime Minister is shown publicly aggravating protesters and activists living in diaspora. He derogatorily inviting them, saying come into Ethiopia and get killed struggling like Hachalu Hundeesa. which is precisely clarifying that he is himself behind the assassination of Hachalu Hundisa.
በርቀት እንትና ተነስ እንትና ተቀመጥ የሚሉ ሰዎች አሉ። ለነሱ ያለኝ ምክር በርቀት ተነስና ተቀመጥ ድል አመጣ አያውቅም፣ ወደፊትም ድል አያመጣም። በተለይ ከሀጫሉ ሁንዴሳ ሞት ጋር ተያይዞ አመጽ መቀጠል አለበት የምትሉ ግለሰቦችና ቡድኖች ቢያንስ የሀጫሉ መንገድ መከተል አለባችሁ። ኑና ግንባር ቀደም ሆናችሁ እየሞታችሁ ታገሉ እንጂ በማግስቱ ደግሞ 8 ሰው ሞተ የሚል ሪፖርት ለማቅረብ ድል አታመጡ።
Cutting off the internet by the government is exactly the Abiy's intention to block reliable information going out to the outside world. In fact, the internet blackout is a pre-planned strategy to allow government-supported media to spread misleading information for local and the international media outlets. However, there are credible reports indicating widespread upheavals, including violent military confrontations at every doorstep of Oromo people as we speak. Mr. Daniel Qeerroo, who is currently working as Abiy's advisor, is known for his preaching ethnic violence in the church, by underestimating the majority people of Ethiopia. He said it's easy to turn the majority people into minority. The only way to score a goal is, if we only play the game on the rival's territory.
በዓለም ላይ በጣም ብዙ ቁጥር ያላቸው ብሔረሰቦች ተሰደው ያውቃሉ። አገር ተበትነው ተሰደው ያውቃሉ። ፈርሰው ያውቃሉ። ደክመው ያውቃሉ። ጠፍተው ያውቃሉ። ኃያል ስለሆነ ብዙ ስላለው ይተርፋል ማለት አይደለም። ትንሽ ስለሆነ ይጠፋል ማለት አይደለም።
ጎበዝ ቡድን ማለት ሰው ሜዳ ላይ የሚጫወት ራሱ ሜዳ ላይ ያፈገፈገ ነው መጨረሻ በ16 ሜትር ላይ የሚጫወት ቡድን ይችላል።
Here today, the Abiy administration deployed heavy gun-equipped armies within the Oromo region, where youths, child, man, woman, and elderly are being targeted at their doorstep, intimidated, raped, imprisoned, and killed by the military forces. Isaac Mo. From Bull to Media.